Hi, welcome to Passion for Plants. My name is Hannah and today I'm going to be planting my avocado tree. I have had this tree for just about a year and it's been in this pot the entire time. This variety is a holiday avocado tree. It's a dwarf variety, so it only gets like 10 by 10. So I'm going to be potting it in the top of my two-tiered planters here, and there's still very clay soil in this area. So I have this top dressing here of the raised bed mix. So I dug down in this big hole here, and I'm not going to be putting this entire root ball down in the hole here. I'm actually going to fill this up with cactus soil, and I'm going to plant this almost like half of it out and mound it up, because I don't want the roots to be going down too much into the clay soil. Sounds like everybody wants to garden right now that we started making this video. Hopefully you can't hear it. But yeah, I don't want it to get down into the clay soil where the roots might get too much water, because that's how they start to rot, and avocados do not like that. They're very much like citrus trees, lemon and oranges, and they like to kind of go maybe a week or so without any water, and then just a deep watering down to their taproot. So I'm hoping that this is going to do well, because like I said, there's a lot of clay in there and I don't want to kill this. So as you can see in here, I've dug just about like a 3-foot wide, just about a 2 or 3 foot deep hole. And first I'm just going to dump the rest of this. This is all I had, is just the cactus potting mix. And then this is just the raised bed mix that I had top dressing this entire area. So I'm going to put quite a bit of this in here. Can you see in here? And then I'll just kind of mix this up so that the two are all mixed. Okay, so that is just about level, and I'm not going to put too much fertilizer in the hole when I'm planting. I had just fertilized this maybe a month ago, and so I'll be fertilizing it as it keeps growing. So I guess what's next is just to try to attempt to take this out of this big pot without damaging too much of it. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, so we were able to just kind of jiggle it out of the pot, and you can see here the roots look really good. Beautiful root system there. So I'm going to attempt to slide this over into the hole. So wish me luck, and my shirt's gonna get dirty because I wore a white shirt doing this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that was a little heavier for me than I could handle, so Alex had to come over here and help me just slide it in. But the root ball didn't get messed up too much. So I'm gonna backfill this in with the raised bed potting mix that I have here, that I had put all over the beds here. So I'm just gonna backfill this in and kind of make a little mound. So we'll go ahead and do that. I finished mounding the soil around it. I did not go any higher than I had it in the pot here, so I just kind of brushed it off, because that will definitely cause rot if you plant it higher than what it was. The water will go into the center here and it will not like that. I didn't mention there is quite a bit of scorch on some of these leaves, because just wasn't watered properly necessarily, but it's still hung on, and now there are a bunch of fresh leaves and it's flowering. So I'm hoping, I haven't gotten any fruit on this yet, but I'm hoping that I will get some in the coming fall, because it's called holiday because the fruit ripens from like Thanksgiving to after New Year's, kind of in that time frame. So hopefully I get some this year. we will see. But what I'm gonna do next, so you can probably see that this is leaning. So I haven't staked this since I bought it. I mean, it came staked like this, but I haven't re-staked it. So I'm going to re-stake it, and I'm actually gonna use 3 of these bamboo sticks that I had, because I just think if I do 1, it's still gonna do the same thing. So I figure if I do kind of 3, and this is very like a weeping habit here, so I can kind of attach these going up. Like I had to attach this big one right here because it just started going down, kind of curves up like this. So I think if I do 3 like that, this will work out better. So let me go ahead and take this off. Ah! Hang on. That was barely in there. Okay. That's really sad. Okay, so this definitely needs to be staked, this poor little thing. So this is that branch that I was saying that was drooping down, and I kind of pinned it. So, you know, the way that you stake this is how it's gonna grow. So I'm like, God, okay, I should let this go easily. So let me fill in this hole where that stake was. And then I'm gonna kind of do just like a teepee-ish kind of staking form here. And then I have, it's Velcro brand. It is plant, like attachments. Why can't I think of the word that are these things? Anyways, they're kind of softer on the plant here, and you can reuse them. Okay, is that a bee? Okay, I thought a bee landed on me. There's bees all over this, so it's a little bit scary. There it is. I have this bigger one here, if you go down. So it starts down here, and it was tucked behind this stake, so I brought it out into the front, and then I'll be able to just attach it on this one here. But first I'm gonna start with the main trunk, and so I'll probably attach it just like that. So I don't want to put this on too tightly. I'm just kind of giving it support. Like I'm not gonna like fasten it onto here. I'm just gonna have it have a little bit more support. Just kind of like that. And we'll do the bottom one. Just like that, so it's got a little bit of wiggle room. I'm probably gonna get this one here because I'm afraid if there's too much wind, it might have a little bit of damage. So I'll just loosely stake that up. Okay, there's that one. Let's see, what else can we stake here? That looks pretty sturdy actually. I don't want to do too much. I want it to be able to provide some strength. I don't need to support it so much that it doesn't, you know, thicken and grow. One other thing that I did learn about this is that avocado trees are, I think it's called like top feeders. So when the leaves fall off, you kind of want them to stay on the top of their mound here, and then it'll kind of feed off of the leaves that have already fallen. Okay, so the other thing, it doesn't like a lot of water. So what I think I'm actually gonna do is cut off this brown tubing that already has the emitters around it, because that'll just be too much, because I can't change how often all of them are going. So I have like tomatoes that want a lot of water and other vegetables, and they all have to go on the same amount of time. So I think I'm gonna cut off some of these and put black poly tubing so that they're not coming out. And then I might even just come up here with a hose and water it just about once a week, but deep water it so that it can create a taproot. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I went and looked for these. These are the universal couplers, and These are the only ones that you can use to go from something that has an emitter and not the same width or diameter, and then going to the polytubing. You can't use the polytubing straight couplers and this because you're using two different things. So this is the universal, so this is what helps you go from one to another, and I only have one of these, so I won't be doing that today. I'm gonna have to get some more somehow, but basically I'm gonna just cut from probably here to like 6 feet over, just so that this isn't getting watered every day or every couple days, because that would be too much for this. So that's pretty much it. So I will keep you guys updated on how this goes. We're gonna fertilize it and just, you know, try to take care of it. So I hope that it lasts. I hope that it does well. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.